Mike, has your view of the regular season changed at all in recent years? You know, talk about it being a journey, but just I think there are times where you think this is going to sink us and whatnot, and then.
And say he want to go. I appreciate y'all.
Crash the party. I don't need no seat, man. Fuck it. I'll stand up, man.
Y'all be good.
Come on, Mike. Let real Burt go. Burt, sit down, man. Y'all boys get up out of here, man.
I'm out.
And just big picture for this series, what Julius was able to do. Just what stood out to you about that, and just kind of reflecting on the whole season of what he's kind of built to get to this point. Like what sticks out in your mind?
Just how he create for others, and his impact on the game. The way he controlled the tempo, the way he pushed the pace. The way he brings us along with him when he pushes the pace, and just even his defense. His defense has gone to another level. The way that he communicates with us, his attention to detail, everything, man. It's incredible. It's incredible to be his teammate, and he brings it every night, and he shows you that he wants to win. So I'm happy to have him next to me.
You were confident last season after the Western Conference Finals that you would be back here. I think you said we will be back. What fueled that, and what did you have to do over the course of the season to get here individually and collectively as a group?
A lot of ups and downs. Just had to stay with it. And what fueled it, we lost last year, so just, trying to take that into the summer. I didn't have too much personal workout time because I was with the USA team, but the time that I did have, I definitely had that in the back of my mind.
This was an entirely different ride to the conference finals from last year. Is there more satisfaction or anything just with all of the ups and downs that you guys went through that you stayed together and you're right back where you were last year?
There's no satisfaction.
Yeah,
we just got here. We haven't done anything yet, so no, he's not satisfied.
That's exactly how it feels. It feels good to get to that step, but it's stomach is not full, not at all.
And when you were talking about the Warriors earlier in the series, you talked about how they have a championship pedigree. What do you believe it says about your team, the way they were able to bounce back after Game 1 and go on to win the series against a team with championship pedigree?
Says a lot. I told him today, the most together team and the most mature team is the team that wins around this time. It's not about who get 30 points, who get the most shots, who get all the blame for winning the game, and it's not about none of that. It's about coming together as a team. Can we defend at a high level, and can we limit the other team to one shot? It doesn't really matter about offense. As long as we get good shots, and it don't matter who shoot it. So we did that tonight.
And is there any lesson that you learned from the Dallas series that stuck with you that maybe you've applied throughout the regular season or throughout the playoffs thus far?
Nope. Just a loss.
Question for both of you. Obviously, there's been some history between you guys, the Timberwolves and Jimmy Butler and Draymond. How personal was this?
I don't have no history with those guys, so it wasn't personal. It was just trying to get a win.
I don't know about the Jimmy thing. I wasn't there.
Yeah, I don't have no history with nobody.
I have a lot of respect for those two guys. They're both highly competitive players, for me, it's just about, I'm just focused on trying to win a championship.
And going back to the Western Conference Finals, how different does it feel this year? How prepared do you feel? How much more prepared do you feel to try to get it done this time?
I can't really speak on how prepared I feel because I don't know. We haven't started playing yet. But, hopefully I'm more prepared than I was last year.
And I think there was a story in an All-Star game that they asked you to throw a lob coming out, and you told the coach, I don't throw lobs. Yeah. You threw a lot of them today. Yeah. Just what are you seeing in that, and how much more comfortable are you in that?
How many threw today?
I threw like 3-4 on today, right? Root comes up to me every time out. Sack, you got to read it, and I need that because it's there a lot. And I tell Jaden all the time, when I'm driving cut that corner because most of the time your man trying to play 2, and if you cut, he can't play 2. Now he got to make a decision. Do he want to give up an easy 2 points or a corner 3? So just reading the game, and then C. Hans bringing the clips to me every time out when I'm out of the games, and we watching it and I'm analyzing it. Just, trying to break the game down for sure before I go back in, before I check back in.
We've been through a lot with Mike, and I love him. I just want to, more than anything, I want to win for him.
Right.
Because it's like, we've been. I just know how much he cares about winning. How
Mike
great.
play through anything, man.
How great of a guy he is, and I want to say I want to do it for Joe, but I don't care about Joe actually. but for
Mike Conley, man, he's the ultimate vet the best vet you can ask for, man. Plays through everything, never complains. Always knows the right thing to say. Always knows where to be. Yeah, and just great guy to look up to for sure.
And you guys didn't need it tonight, but there have been a couple key points. Lakers fourth quarter, game 4. Golden State game 3, where you guys were down and in tough spots, and you had some really tough shots. What has it kind of been like figuring out when to take those and just the confidence to drill them when you guys really got to have them?
Just trusting the work, man. I know I trust myself, so anytime I tell them, it's time for that. So they already know. They know what it is. Like when I get in that mode, just give me the ball and try to get me open. I tell them all the time, you set a good screen, we're going to score. I promise you. So.
And I don't know if you saw, but your little guy, Luka, who gave you the wristband, was here tonight.
Yeah, he was fly as hell tonight.
Yeah, I was just wondering, what does that mean to have that moment with him and to know that he looks up to you and he's giving you something?
It means everything. It means the world to me. I was shooting, and his dad was holding him up, and I didn't realize it till 2-3 minutes left when we was warming up. And then I seen him, and he was fly as he had the glasses on, the jersey, the wristband. He was fly as hell tonight. Shout out Luka, man. I love Luka.